Hello everyone, welcome back to Millennial Money Moves, where we speak about investment strategies, financial strategies and saving, and everything in between. So in today's video, I thought it'd be quite interesting for me to show you guys how much dividends I've actually received in the first 6 months since I started investing. So I started my investment journey last year in June, and initially it was just a let me see how it goes kind of thing, but I've built my portfolio up to over 6,000 euros now and continue to invest monthly. So I'm just going to take you through each and every single payment I received. So as you can see on the bottom of the screen, I've so far received a total dividend payment in the first 6 months of 13 euros 38, which is amazing considering that it's passive income. I haven't done anything. I've just put my money in these different stocks, and this is what I've got in return from the companies that I've trusted. So the first payment that I actually received was in August. So June, July, August. So this was actually 3 months. Well, yeah, 2 months, I would say, since I started investing. I received my first dividend from Apple. And as you can see here, I received 9 euros. And from what you can see, I actually didn't have a full share. So if you can see the third row, number of shares, 0. I didn't own a full share because on Trading 212, you don't have to buy the full share. You get the option to buy fractional shares, which is great when you don't have so much money. You can just put a little bit here and there and build it up. So far in the last 6 months, I now have, I think, over 2 Apple stocks, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so this was my first payment from them, which was really exciting for me. It was a great feeling. The next stock that paid me dividend was the Realty Income Investment stock, which I have. And this is a really great stock because it pays monthly dividends. So ever since I started investing in them, as you can see, I didn't have a full share with them. However, I was able to still receive a dividend of 3 euros. It sounds like not a lot, but as you can see, it all adds up. Now I'm up to 13 euros. So again, they pay monthly dividends, and I highly recommend, as they so far in my last 6 months haven't missed a single payment. So they're really, really good. So I got another 3 euros in September. And then I got my biggest dividend payment at the time, which was from BP. And at the time, they were quite cheap, so I bought quite a lot of shares from them. So, which is why, yeah, as you can see, I had 15 shares from BP, and they paid me 67 euros, which was really exciting for me. Now I own over 100 shares from BP, and that's still growing. So I'm really excited to see how my dividends develop over this new year. Later on, from the iShares ETF, the Core FTSE 100, which are the top 100 companies in the UK, I had 10 shares from this ETF, and I was paid 63 euros. Again, Vanguard ETF, here I had 12 stocks from this ETF, and this is actually the stock where I put most of my money in. So I'm really quite interested to see how that develops in terms of my dividends in this new year. So far, I think I have 4,000. No, not that much. I think I have over $1,000. I think I'm coming up to 2,000 euros now invested in this ETF. So I'm really curious to see how my dividend income increases over this year. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you want to follow my journey and see how it goes. So here with 12 shares, they paid me 2 euros 55, which was amazing. I think the biggest payment I had received so far. So it was really exciting because I could really see the growth in the dividend that I was getting. So looking forward to see this continue. Again, with Realty Income, another 3 euros. They're pretty consistent, and I wasn't investing so much money in them, which is why the value was not increasing. But I'm sure it will in future, as I have now got a full stock with them. So another ETF that I have is the Fidelity EU Values, which are the top companies in the EU. So here I've got 40 shares, and I got a payment of €1.15. Again, now with Apple, as you can see, before I was receiving 9 cents from Apple. Now in November, I received 15 cents from them, and this was with one full Apple stock from them. Okay, another stock that I have is the iShares Global Clean Energy ETF, which are the top companies in the clean energy industry. And here I've got 5 shares and I received a dividend of 17 euros. The next stock, as you can see at this point, I had bought 80 shares from BP and my dividend payment was higher than before. Now I was receiving €3.43 from them. So BP have actually a high dividend payment. I think they're at like 10%. They have a range like 9 to 12%. So you know that when you however much money that you're giving to them, you're gonna get like this percentage back, which is really good, and that's over the year, just to clarify. Realty income, so as you can see, I upgraded from 3 cents to 7 cents. I think it's because my number of shares have increased, but at this point there was still not enough to form a full share, but still it's still improving, which is really good. Next, again, more iShares. So here I have no idea why they sent me 2 different dividend payments, but I received, let's say, 60 cent euros from them. Again, my Vanguard ETF, this month I've received a dividend from them. So now I actually have 21 shares from the Vanguard ETF. And with that, I got paid €3.75 this month. So I think they give quarterly dividends, if I'm not mistaken. Realty income, I finally have a full share with them, and now I'm receiving 14 cent euros every month. So that's about it in terms of my dividends that I've received so far this year from these companies. And yeah, I have a lot more companies now that I've invested in with dividends. So stay tuned and we will see how it goes. And perhaps I will do, I don't know, feel like maybe quarterly update in terms of the dividends I'm receiving. Let me know in the comment section how often you want to see this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video and see you next time.